Good morning, Antoinette. Okay, so a lot has been happening over the last 3 days on YouTube. Uh, H, this has been happening for a little longer, but H3H3 is being sued by Bold Guy. I want to say Bold Guy. Not Bald Guy, Bold Guy, because he was cranky that H3H3 talked about him in their video, despite them saying that, oh, you guys, he still puts a lot of effort in his work, you guys should still check him out, and blah, 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 blah. Like, they weren't completely dissing him, and they used 3 minutes of his content, and it's ridiculous. Philly D ended up making a GoFundMe page, because since they're getting sued, they're going to have at least $100,000 of... They're going to make $100,000 in the hole because of being sued, at least if... and that's only if they win. If they win, they're clear. If they lose, it's not just a loss for them. It's a loss for them, for me, for the entire internet, for fair use. Because fair use is such a big deal right now. Even the Fine Bros pitched in and donated $10,000 to the GoFundMe. I pitched in $20 because I'm broke. Well, I'm one of the more broke YouTubers. Like, everybody has pitched in a little here and there. And it's just YouTubers coming in, and this is what we need to stand together. I'll put a link to the GoFundMe, I'll put a link to H3H3, all their stuff, and it's kind of ridiculous that this one guy who can't stand, like, using a broken system to put a strike against H3H3 because he didn't like the criticism they gave him, and whatnot. And it just, like, we can't let this stand. Because if this guy wins in court, all of your criticism channels are going to get screwed over like no other. Because it's just sitting here like... Because critics are a necessary part of anything. You have your movie critics, like your Nostalgia Critic, like the Super Carlin brothers and whatnot. And then you have your YouTube critics like Leafy is Here, Pyrocynical, Grade A, Under A, and H3H3. And they do a little bit more than just YouTube, but a lot of what they do focuses on the YouTube community. So, if this guy wins, if Bold Guy wins, the entire internet's screwed. Because whoever gets criticized would get the chance to go and sue. And this is just sitting here like, oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. And it's just like, it's a clear cut, yes, this is a fair use video. But the fact that it's going to a jury, the jury could range from anywhere from people my age, like 18, 19, all the way up to old people in their 70s and 80s. Probably not, but it could. And the older you are, I feel like you don't understand how the internet works as much, so you're like, fair use? What's this? And it's just sitting here, it's kind of ridiculous on how many strawmen that the lawyers for Bold Guy is using. And I'm just sitting here like, holy crap. You have nothing to go for. They used maybe 3 minutes of his video at most in a 14 to 15 minute video. And the guy even took a strike down after they put a strike against it, after they privated it so they wouldn't get a strike while they were still getting sued. And the guy's like, are you serious? This is not how it works. This is not how any of this works. You should not be able to sue because you don't like someone's opinion of you. Like, everyone has their own opinion. It's going to be like, you're not going to like everybody's opinion, but you can't get butthurt over it. You really can't. There's nothing to get butthurt over. Just because someone doesn't like you doesn't mean you should go and sue them. And one thing that's in their documents that H3H3 said was that H3H3's channel grew like something like 3 to 10 fold or something like that because of the video. I'm like, no, this video H3H3 has just been growing progressively before that video even happened, before that. And they're like, and he's even trying to claim their Patreon money. He's trying to claim money that they earned previous to this video. And I'm just sitting here like, are you kidding me? And it just sitting here like, and it's bold to, it takes guts to fight this case. But I would much rather have them fight this case than give in to what they wanted. Because they wanted them to pay $4,000 for the fees that Bold Guys already put up. They wanted H3H3 to promote them for 2 months on all their social media. They wanted the video taken down. They wanted a bunch of other stuff that I'm like, if you give in to this, I would much rather have them fight it, take it to court, and settle it there than have them give in. Because if they give in, anybody can be like, "Oh, you talked about me?" Yes. Well, I want you to support me through everything. Never talk about me again. Yada yada yada. And it's just sitting here like, no, you can't do that. That's just bullshit. So I'm hoping H3H3 wins. If I think their GoFundMe is still up, again, Philly D put it up, and I'll link his videos. I'll link Boogie just uploaded a video about it. H3H3 has 2 videos on them being sued and the new chapter of fair use, which I'm about to watch. And I'll link those down in the description below. I hope you guys support fair use and everything on the internet. Please, please, please support your YouTubers. Because if this happens, you will probably see less and less content from some of your favorite YouTubers if H3H3 loses this court case. I hope they don't, but just be warned that YouTube is changing vastly very quick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, please let me know why down in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on fair use and whether or not people should be able to sue over someone else's opinion, which in all honesty, no. It's fair use, it's free speech, it should be allowed. There's nothing wrong with it. And just let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Gerber! This is just bullshit.